my channel. My name is Jamie and this is Let's Talk About It. So happy Halloween, guys. The season is upon us and costumes are on our minds. So I had an idea. I decided to get some dolls and open them and give us some costume ideas and go over the different categories of costumes that you could be. I don't know about you guys, but I still dress up every year and sometimes I run out of ideas and I go through the different categories and say, which one should I be this year? Because there is a method to this costume business. At one time or another, we have done the innocent costume, especially as a child. But I've done this costume myself a couple times, and it is a pumpkin. And it is so cute because the puffy part of the pumpkin costume will keep you warm, and you don't have to suck in your belly because it's already puffy. So it's just a very comfortable costume, and yeah, it's the innocent child look. So with this one, I decided to get Kelly. Kelly is Bobby's little sister, and this is the actual first Halloween doll that Bobby came out with. She actually has a set that she comes with Bobby, and Bobby has a sweater on with a pumpkin, and I really want that set because it is the first Halloween themed Barbie. But I settled for Kelly because she was at a yard sale this summer and I had the idea for this video, so I was looking for different dolls to fit this video, and she was perfect because when I was a pumpkin, both times I was a pumpkin, this is exactly what my costume looked like. And I loved the fact that it was a puffy midsection. I'm sorry, as a middle-aged woman, that worked for me. So you really have to be something pretty for me to do a full face paint costume, because putting a lot of face paint on you is so uncomfortable. So if you're gonna do full face paint, I suggest go diva like this, look really beautiful, so the pain of the paint on your face won't hurt as much. And that is one of the quotes I remember from when I was younger: it hurts to be beautiful. And that's how it is with face paint. I do not like face paint. It itches. I'm always smearing it as soon as I put it on. I usually do it with a clown, not no more. I do a mask with a clown. But yeah, no more face paint for me, unless I was going to be this gorgeous girl. And this one is the Day of the Dead girl from last year. This is Bobby. And I wasn't going to take her out of the box. I didn't for this video, but when I put her on my shelf, I couldn't see her as much, so I ended up taking her out. But this girl's face paint is so beautiful that even I would deal with it for this costume. Possibly one of my favorite costumes is the Scary Fierce. And what I mean by Scary Fierce is, yeah, you want to be scary, but you still want to be pretty when you go out, and fierce. You know, you want to have that look, that edgy look. You just don't want to have blood dripping down your neck and down the sides of your corners of your mouth. That takes no effort. This is a fierce look and it's scary. So it's yeah, that took some effort. And I really love when people put effort into their costumes. And this girl takes the cake. If she was going to a party and she's I'm gonna go as Dracula, she would win, because look at her bangs, her makeup, not too much makeup on. This is just wearing makeup when you go out. She looks awesome. She's fully covered, which is my favorite kind of costume. And yeah, she just hits all the marks for me. I love her boots and her lipstick and her hair and her colors. She has the different colors. This is the Rainbow High last year's costume ball, I think it was called. Or is this Shadow High? Oh gosh, I am so mixed up with these dolls. There's so many that come out, but this was one that I needed in my collection. I couldn't get it for a while because the bangs were always messed up in all of them. But if you push down, these look perfect. So I think with a little bit of maybe an elastic, maybe I can get them to make the V look. I just think this is a very clever doll, and I would totally be her for Halloween if I had all of these items. I would. And she reminds me of the cool girl at the party that doesn't have to try too hard to look fabulous, because it's kind of like effortlessly striking, this costume. The sexy extra look. Guys, if you can do it, if you can get away with it, if you can pull it off, do it. I say, I can't myself, but this, if I could, I would be her, Cleopatra. To be sexy on Halloween is so fun. I think I did it a couple times when I was younger, but I never could pull it off. If I could, though, this is a fun costume. And I say, if you're going to be sexy, you have to do it and be extra about it. And this is a good example about being extra. She has all the bells and whistles on her costume. She didn't leave one thing out. She didn't skimp on any part of this costume. She has her makeup done perfectly. The sexy part is where her legs are. And the sexy part is like they barely show. And she has this leg piece that goes up her leg that looks like a snake, and all the jewelry that Cleopatra comes with. And yeah, so this is the person at the party that does not skimp on her outfit and came to play. Like, she is it. Like, and like, she could take this off and dance, and she has her mini skirt on. Like, she's ready. She's sexy. She's winning the sexy costume award by far. And she doesn't even have to have all kinds of makeup on. The extra parts is like I said, her headpiece. The back of her head has like these little like braids with the jewels in it. Oh, I love this doll so much. This is the LOL doll that came out last New Year's, which I don't understand why they did that and they didn't come out with the Christmas one, but I still had her. She is the limited edition Fierce line, and they're fully articulated and they're a little taller. And I have a couple of them. I really do like these dolls. I think that they're beautiful. I've always been a fan of LOL. I just think they make a really well-made toy. And if I could go back in time to my sexy days, I would definitely do the sexy extra costume in the Cleopatra look. Although I've never done the couple costume with any of the boyfriends I've ever had, but I think that this would have been a fun duo, is the caveman and the cave girl. And if you lived somewhere where it's warm on Halloween, I would say that's even better to do, this combo. This is a cool idea. So this is the Cave Club dolls that came out a few years ago. And this is Bashley and what was his name? Oh, Slate, I think. And I got them on clearance when I was looking for costume ideas for dolls, and this came out as the couple costume to me. So I thought that was pretty cool. These dolls are cool. They are well made. The price point is really low. Even before I got them on the clearance, I think they were, I don't know, $14 or something like that. I'm not sure, but that's, pretty low compared to others. They have these ugly feet, and that's why I never got them when they were in the stores. But now that I'm doing this video, I thought, hey, that's not a bad idea. And I really like how they stood to the theme of cavemen. I like that they have the little bit minimal face paint, so that's nice for going out. You don't have to have too much face paint on for Halloween. And this would be an easy costume to make, because you could kind of make it out of like stuff around your house, as long as you had some sort of animal print, and you can put like leg warmers on your leg and make it look like you have some sort of something on your leg, like how he has. I think it was cute. And if you're a guy, you could do your hair like this and crimp it. I think it's a cute idea for a costume. They did come with these like bone clips that you could put in your hair, which that's an idea for you to put. If you're going to be a little cave person, you could put bones in your hair, and then you could carry around like a little dragon or a dinosaur. That's what that is, a dinosaur, or something with like a bone. But they're supposed to be in a rock band, and this guy's an artist. So yeah, these two are really cute, and if I was going to go as a couple, I'd be them. Probably one of the most popular categories for women in their 20s and their 30s is the gothic, slutty, look. And when you do it together and go out, it looks awesome, like these two. This is a perfect example of how you could dress if you just wanted to look Halloween-y, in the spirit, but don't really have a costume. But you definitely don't wear this on the daily, like you wouldn't wear this to the office. So yeah, this is a perfect little look. Like, you could definitely take inspiration from like these two dollies. This is the Shadow High twins, and forgive me, I forgot their names. But if you don't have the time, energy, or money to put into the Cleopatra Sexy Fierce, you could totally do the goth slutty look with your best friend. These girls look like they can get just as much attention in the room as any of these costumes we talked about today, because Halloween is about expressing yourself and dressing however you want, whatever makes you happy. And these girls definitely look like they're happy and comfortable. Even her with her jacket. She's got her puffy jacket on, so she's definitely warm. She's not going to freeze her ass off in a costume. So guys, those were the categories of costumes that you can be for Halloween and the dolls that we could dress like. Which one would you dress like? Which category was your favorite? And do you have any of these dolls? So if you like this video, please press like, subscribe, and I'll see you later.